Byron, is that an update on Wesley?
No, not yet.
Do you know what the extent, maybe?
No, not really. I mean, I just know that when we took him out, came in, Gary told me that he was definitely out for the rest of the game. You could see that the ankle was starting to swell, so I don't know what that means for tomorrow or for the last game.
What's kind of your contingency plan?
I don't have one right now. Obviously Ryan has to go back to the 3 spot. Not obviously. I can't say obviously. Or Jabari plays the 3 or something like that. It just kind of depends. I guess it's going to be a weird lineup probably out there tomorrow night.
How did you assess Jordan's performance against Rondo today?
He wasn't bad. I mean, he got a little careless a couple of times with the ball, but overall he wasn't bad. I mean, if you look at his numbers were pretty good. But got on him a couple of times about running the team. He's got to be a little bit more vocal at times. Defensively, he did a pretty good job of laying off of Rondo and trying to help. So I had to look at the tape to assess it a little bit better. But from what I could tell, I thought he did pretty well.
You said before the game you wanted Tarek to play a little bit more athletically, use his athleticism, 19 rebounds. Is that an example of him exerting that athleticism?
That's a lot better than what I had been seeing. Yeah, just being more aggressive, attacking the glass every time the shot went up. That's something that he's capable of doing because he has that type of athleticism. So he has to put it to use.
Ryan gives you a different element at power forward as a passer. I mean, he's been averaging about 5 assists roughly a game. How does that change the dynamic of what you're trying to do? And why is he better a passer there at power forward than he's been at small forward?
Well, I mean, at that stretch 4, those guys have to really come out there and try to play him, and it gives him an opportunity to kind of get by him. But also, we tried to put it in his hands because he's a heck of a swinger. And what I mean by that is, when we swing the ball to the top, he's great at swinging and running into pick and rolls. And if you're trying to hard show or if you're trying to blue it, which is keep it down on that side, is very hard to do against him, because he's moving with the ball, moving out the ball extremely well, And so I think the last few games he's found his niche as far as, being at the top, catching it and swinging it, running into it and having open shots. And now he's got guys running at him where he can put it on the floor and collapse the defense a little bit more and kick it out. And guys are making shots. Now he's back to the 3, yeah. So, all that just went to hell.
Is there any chance, given what's happening to your small forwards, you might just sort of politely decline?
He might. He might say, Coach, put Jabari there. I got 1 year more than him, so seniority. We'll see.
Who would be your third guard in that situation?
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to have to bring my son and JJ and Outlaw and sign Larry Lewis to a 10-day or 2-day, whatever it is. I don't know.
What were some of the positives that you saw out there today?
The positives, I mean, again, against a very good basketball team, we played some good hard-nosed basketball. We hung in there. They are a high-powered offensive team. But we couldn't get to stops the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game that we needed, and we couldn't execute on the offensive end. But the positive, obviously, is Jordan, the way he's playing. Tarek, I thought, played, terrific tonight. So I thought Wesley was playing great until he got hurt, So we had a lot of positive tonight. It's just that we just don't have enough bodies right now.
Given the direction the league is going in kind of smaller lineups, does Tarek have enough size to play at the 5 consistently?
I don't think consistently, but I don't think that's going to be his natural position anyway. I think, sooner or later he's going to have to, settle in at that power forward position. That's why we've been talking about him continuing to work on his post game and, work on that little 15, 17-foot jump shot.
What would Jordan have to change, whether he's signed one, draft one, whatever, playing next to a more ball-dominant point guard?
Jordan Clarkson? Well, the one thing that we talked about as coaches today, some of the things he has to work on defensively is, locking in trail, playing off guards. That's the one thing we're going to get him to do probably in the summer league is playing against a lot of off guards. And the same thing on the offensive end, playing without the ball, moving without the ball, being able to catch and drive, catching one dribble shoot instead of, having the ball in his hands so much. So when he can transfer and be able to do both of those, it just makes him a better player.
Do you envision them having to do that regardless of what point guard situation?
Absolutely.
Just coach?
Absolutely. Just for his growth. He has to be able to do that. All right. Thank you, guys.